Hello and welcome. You are once again with Doc Sun, and no, once again, I am not on intensified anger. I've been thinking, and what I'm going to do to more clearly show the distinctions between what the villains do and what the heroes do, I am going to take Lady Dread right up to the point that we ended off with intensified anger. So at least for a short time, Lady Dread will be seen the most. Now last week, or my last video, whichever way you want it, hey, spent some time on the beach. Was hoping it was going to be quite relaxing, but unfortunately had some gorilla problems. But seems like they keep popping up no matter how many I take out. But in any case, let's go ahead and go on to our next deal. And as you can see up on the screen, it says that we need to find Lieutenant Harlan. And I would say on the map, you can see that there's an arrow, and there it is once I turn the map just right, that he is in this direction. And I hear a ship, and I hear a collection. Let's go ahead and collect it and find out what the game is going to give us. A Strikers Island matchbook. How ironic. Okay, so let's go ahead and collect that. And as you can see, we have 8 matchbooks to collect. And those matchbooks will spawn randomly throughout Metropolis and Gotham. And I see Lieutenant Harlan right here, so let's go ahead, come on down, and have a talk with him.
Grodd's teleporters run off fuel cells. The more we destroy, the fewer troops they can bring in. Think you're up for it?
And sometimes it takes a moment for the communicator to pop in for some reason. Sometimes it doesn't pop in until after in a safe house. Go figure. And I really do need to quit rubbing my hands together, especially considering you can hear that quite well over the video. Let's go ahead and accept this.
Those guerrilla troops are trapping civilians with Grodd's devolution devices. Destroy the devices and weaken Grodd's forces.
Yes, sir. Don't want to disappoint the big man in blue. Ah, didn't do it in time. Here we go, pal. Sorry. Should have been a little bit faster on the uptake on that, pal. Sorry. Anyway, right down here is an investigation. Let's go ahead and grab this and hear what it says.
Guerrilla technician report. This chassis is infused with a metal alloy so advanced, the humans' primitive weapons won't even leave a scratch.
Alright, let's find some cells. Throw a little bit of power out there. Go. I really do love how the railgun even knocks back some that are right there. Throw a net out there. nothing on that one, I guess. Oh yeah? Take that, pal. Like I said, as you can see, it's highly overpowered at the moment. But anyone who has played the game for a while knows that they will reduce the damage of the power. After a little while, got some more. One thing I try not to do is I try not to hinder anyone else who's playing, but if I see them just a tad bit over their head in mobs, I will try to help out, like so.
Protect the fuel cell. Fuel cells under attack.
Yeah, like I said, just slightly overpowered. Because I should not be mowing these mobs down so quick. Yeah, it sounds like someone has nature. I've been trying out different things with one of my nature characters.
Do not let them destroy the fuel.
The guy's not even close to the Devolver. So let's see what we have left so far. Defeat guerrilla lieutenants. We got one more of those. We had to destroy 2 more devolution units and 8 more of the fuel cells. And we also need to take out some guerrilla teleporters. And those are at the end over by the carousel and what used to be the Ferris wheel. Be getting over there pretty soon.
Protect the fuel cell. Protect the fuel cell.
Surprised I haven't been asked to or invited to a group, which I normally don't accept.
Cells under attack.
Okay, so I got 2 more fuel cells.
Protect the fuel cell.
That takes care of the fuel cells. And now I have a point to put into the skill tree. Let's see what we have for dual pistol. And one thing you should do, at least at first, is go down, get the 4 that are right down the center, because they will give you a little buff in certain areas, like the first one, which allows access to all this here. As you go along, you do You get more as you don't have them or get everything right at first. But the first one gives you 5 precision. The next one, in at least a dual pistol tree, will give you plus 3 restoration, which means you heal up a little bit faster. The next one gives you 4 vitalization, which allows you to, if you are a troller, allows you to give more power. And it also allows, or gives each one a little bit more power when you pop a healing barrel. And then for the dual pistol, you can see here that the last thing you permanently gain is 10 might. And for the power that I'm using, might's the thing. It really is, because this power is very heavy on the might. Sorry, just had to take a drink there. It's munitions is very might heavy, but it also sucks normally your power pretty quick. But once we get a little bit further, I will be getting a power that will almost make that null and void, depending on how many mobs you have, because it's very effective in returning power to you, which is nice. So let's come over here. Actually, let's come over here first, because I did say that what I'm going to do with this character is to show you the investigations and briefings, at least the ones that I know in each of the areas we go into, if I know where they are at. And here is the 3rd briefing.
Lois Lane with Daily Planet Live. Breaking news. The Metropolis waterfront is under attack by the hyper-intelligent ape, Gorilla Grodd, and his army. Experts say Grodd's devolution technology can control unsuspecting minds, turning humans into primitive slaves. Grodd's longtime nemesis, the Flash, is on the scene with the Metropolis Police Department. More as it comes.
And I do stand corrected on that. That was only the 2nd briefing. I must have the one that's over here on this nice little flat area that has trees on it, and I did, as you can, because you can see that the briefing that is here is white. The briefing I didn't get last time is right over here. Let's go ahead and see what this one says.
This is Vicky Vale with a special JLA watch on The Flash, the fastest man alive. He is usually found speeding through Keystone in Central City, but with the rise of the new heroes and villains, he's breaking the sound barrier in Gotham, Metropolis, and anywhere else his super speed can take him. Wherever there's trouble, he'll be there, in a flash.
Alright. And generally the first 2, at least the first briefing anyway, has something to do with a news item, which usually means if you are in Metropolis, you will hear Lois Lane, and if you are in Gotham, you will hear Vicky Vale. And sometimes you get both, just like here. Alright, here we go. And here you want to be careful, as you will have gorillas pop up out of nowhere. In which case, I hit the wrong power. I figured I would have had enough. But that's 2 teleporters down. This, then back up some. There we go. Let the teleporter take care of the rest. That's always fun to do. Or as I just did in that case, took him out myself. Ha! Where you at? Come on! There we go. As I forget to activate the teleporter. And we'll go ahead and call this one over and done. If I could just figure out how I want to stand up here and quit showing you my backside of this short little girl. Of course, I want to tell her that she's a girl. Might get munitized. Is that even a word? Anyway, that is it for this episode, and until next time, you know, you do have to admit one thing anyway. Even with all the haze that's around here, let's see if I can't get above it. Nope. The main part of the city still looks pretty decent regardless. Let's go back down. I figured that is an awesome shot to end off with, even if there is a Brainiac ship up in the sky above the city. Anyway, until next time, so long, take care, and enjoy your week. Doc, signing off.